So we have arrived in Cologne.
I'm trying to choose. Okay.
And we have to put our luggage into the storage place, and because our Airbnb is not available yet, we can only check in at 4, and Mart is currently explaining a tourist how this machine is working. So you have to put the money in here,
It doesn't take time.
and then
Just here or coins here.
there's a box which is opening.
And then now
There we go.
then when you're done, you put perfect.
And then you get a receipt. I hope we will see it again one day. And we flew this morning from Zurich to Cologne, no, not to Cologne, to Düsseldorf airport, because it was super cheap, 40 Swiss francs for a flight. And to Cologne it would have been like 80, twice as much. So, and then we took the train here to Cologne, which was 10 euros. And now we have to wait, as said before, as our Airbnb is ready, and we will have lunch now because we are super hungry. Let's go. So when we came out of the main station, you saw the amazing pictures of the Kölner Dom, and we will have a look at that closer later. Now we have a lunch and we start with the Kölsch. The Kölsch here is always served in these very small glasses. This is actually a big Kölsch, and you have to drink it rather rapidly, and then they will bring you a new one. So cheers to Cologne.
So I couldn't resist. Even in Cologne, I'm having Pie de Limon.
Good. Mexicans do it better, or?
Yes, they do.
And we are here very close to the Cologne Dome, the Kölner Dom actually, and the restaurant or bar or cafe, it's called Funkhaus. And it's from the radio station WDR in German, which is responsible for the West German radio. And you have a beautiful terrace outside, and you can see the dome somewhere there between the awnings. We are now inside the Dome of Cologne, and we could probably make a whole vlog only about this monument. It's the most visited site in Germany, and actually it's our first site we want to see in Germany, so we are on the right spot. And this was on this place, or on this ground where the church is standing now, or the cathedral, I have to say. The first church was built here 313 after Christ, and during the 18th century this building here, which is actually 100, or the two towers are 157 meters high, used to be for a couple of years the highest building in the world. Can you imagine at that time how massive this building is? We are going to show you a few snippets of this, and as said before, we could talk about hours and hours over it, but if you want to get more information, you will find it on Wikipedia. On the side of the dome there are pictures where you can see how it looked like 70 years before. So that was after the war. You can see the bridges over the Rhine River have been totally destroyed. And inside the dome There was also a lot of damage, mostly the windows, and also some facade elements.
Just next to the railway station and across the Hilton Hotel, there's a beautiful Baroque church, Santa Maria Church, which is managed by the Italian community in Cologne. It's beautiful inside and there is absolutely nobody. You cannot really enter the church, there's like a barrier, but you can have a good look at the altar and the church. Amazing.
Now on the Rudolfplatz, and on the Rudolfplatz every Thursday night there's a Feierabend market, which means after work, when you're done with work, market, and you have like a street food festival. You can have food from Brazil, from Spain, your cheeses from France, from Switzerland, and that's, we had already a Wagyu beef burger and what else? And Freiger, that was like a fried chili burger, something really spicy. And now we have the last course, which is a cheese platter with a nice glass of rosé.
And what's cool here is that there is no plastic.
That's really good. Real wine glasses, and the cutlery is made from wood.
And all the plates are from plastic or from not plastic, paper,
from paper
or from carton.
Or real wood.
Or real wood.
Really nice.
So no plastic.
Fantastic. And Mark is having a special cheese which is called Brie de Meaux. It's a French soft cheese. Look how happy he is. So delicious.
This is so good.
So we have a Brie de Meaux, grass cheese, flour cheese with a flour crust, and this is a Swiss cheese from the mountains, and a glass of rosé.
What else? Next day in Cologne, we start with a nice lunch in Belsberg. That's about 40 minutes by public transport from Cologne, and it's like a castle. So we're going to show you how it looks like. It's pretty impressive.
So actually there you see the cathedral, the dome of Cologne, and here is the castle, Schloss Bensberg. Now we had a beautiful lunch at this Schloss Bensberg, and now we are taking the tram back to downtown, and we need another ticket. And we are not going to cross the river, or the Rhine, we are going to Köln-Deutz, next stop. And what are we doing in Köln-Deutz?
Have a view.
A view.
So we jumped out from the tram and we are actually across the river from Cologne city center on the other side. This is Deutz, Köln Deutz Messe, and there is this tower, it's called LVR Tower, and instead of going on the dome and have a view from the dome, we are going to go on the LVR Tower and have a view on the dome. So I hope the view is going to be better here. Come on. So here on the top of the LVR Tower you can see the dome, and you can see the railway station and the city center of Cologne. And this is the Rhine River. We're here on the Hohenzollernbrücke. This is the Hohenzollern Bridge that brings the trains to the railway station over the Rhine River. And you can see over there the Kranenhäuser. Those are the crane houses. That's a typical landmark of Cologne. And on the other side here, you can see all these locks. And this is a place where people come to seal their love. They use traditional locks, or a little bit bigger locks, or they use bicycle locks, or even motorbike locks. And then they lock the lock here, and then they throw the key into the Rhine River, and then you're in love forever.
So what happens if the key drops onto a boat which is going by?
It's called international love. It goes some other country.
And some people are really creative. This is a beautiful little fish here, and somebody else put his love on the tail of the fish. And I wonder what the people mean when they put so many locks on one. If this is a family or best friends, would be interesting to know.
When I met you, when we started off, it sure was a different kind of love. Should I get up? Should I get up and run? Stop it right before it had begun.
At the end of the Hohenzollern Bridge, you come into the city center, and the first thing you see is the Ludwig Museum. And this museum is an art museum with a large selection of Picasso and contemporary art. And it has a great view on the dome.
Now we are done with the Museum Ludwig. It's an excellent museum. We can really recommend it. You should at least reserve half a day for it. We couldn't finish it because tonight we're going to see my sister, who actually lives here in Köln, Cologne, and that's also why we made a stop here, to see family members again. We hope you liked the first 2.5 days here in Cologne with us. Please hit the like button. Thank you very much for watching this vlog from Cologne, Germany. See you soon in the next vlog. Bye bye. Safe travels always.